Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. A close person I need who can share some story of my lover. It's a very deep thing. Only who has a feeling and understanding of love, they can. Who is really in pain of suffering and meeting. Easy meeting, people will not sit. Understand. Who has a deep madness of love, and that side is not very clear, but is not going well or anything, but she is mad in love, so how she can heal herself with the story of his lover, he healed. So the meaning here comes with this. Go on, read this. Now you will understand.
Yes, it's coming. So Ramananda Rai was empowered by the ocean.
Oh, by the ocean?
Yeah.
With Radhika.
To spread the water.
Spread in water.
Water from the ocean.
Some story is spread, something, say something about my lover.
Over the sea of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself.
I need this. I'm trying. I'm painful to listen something about my lover. Spread me something. If you not see Chaitanya as Radha, you will understand this time. Philosopher will never understand. In Bangladesh say that Keshav Baba Mane who is not in love, they are foolish. And who in love, they understand what is the meaning of love. They are fools, they are nothing useless. But who feel this love, who know this love, they are the real realized soul, and they understand meaning of love. And who not understand, they are fools. This is Mahaprabhu Lila.
Thus, the ocean of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became filled with the jewels of knowledge of pure devotional service.
What is this meaning? This Visakha, Ramananda Rai, so much sharing love of Krishna and pastime of Krishna. So his madness become more increased. Read this line, do you love?
Thus the ocean of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became filled with the jewels.
Jewels. Now more jewels come, more shining, more start shining. Ocean is there, and more start shining. More brightness come in the ocean because of this. Radhika get more intense love. Jewels with the jewels.
it increased Radhika's love.
Jewels, full of jewels, full of ornaments. Why the ladies make ornaments? Because to make more attractive. So this ocean become more attractive because too much sweet melody of pastime happened, more craziness started coming to Radhika. For Vilapa. Jewels, this is jewel. Time ocean has any jewel, all they are inside. But nobody sees the jewelry are there. But meaning is deep. Yes.
All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah. And Chaitanya means God. There is his name Gauranga Chaitanya. Gauranga means Gaurangi Gauranga. The girl becomes voice of Gauranga. Okay. But Chaitanya conscious. In English they say Chaitanya is conscious. If you are not Chaitanya with your soul, you are unconscious. And when you are not conscious, you cannot relate with Chaitanya. You cannot relate with Radha and Krishna. Even Radha Dasi, only people who is in Sarup Avesh, they can be close with Radhika Dasi. Who is in Sadhak Deha Avesh, it's little difficult for you to be one-pointed serving for Radhika and behavior also to change to become Dasi. It's very difficult. But without Chaitanya, without living in your Sarup, you cannot understand. Mahaprabhu, you have to start practicing to be Chaitanya. Then you reach to Radha, you have to come to Sarup. And this is our Mahaprabhu way. Our Chaitanya cannot be followers of Chaitanya. What is meaning of our Chaitanya? Unconscious. Who want to be practiced to be unconscious. How they can be followers of Chaitanya? Who want to be Dasi of Radhika and the similar nature to be a servant and different nature of Radhika is no servant. If I practice similar like Radhika nature, okay. Why we read Vilapa Kusumanjali? To practice the similar nature and behavior of Radhika in my life. This is the reason behind to read this. And how to practice to be her maidservant. How I can practice to be a maidservant because I have to develop similar nature and tolerance. If I have a different habit and I cannot ready to change, no possible. Similar, yeah. Yes.
All glories to Lord Nityananda.
Yeah.
All glories to Advaita Acharya. And all glories to all the devotees of of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. According to his previous program, so previous program was Lord's tour of South India. So this is the part of the tour of South India. According to his tour of fortune, although very ferocious, the lioness is very kind to her cubs. Similarly, although very ferocious to non-devotees like Hiranyakashipu, Lord Nrsimhadev is very, very soft and kind to devotees like Prahlad Maharaj.
Yeah.
These are verses composed by Sridhar Swami in his commentary on the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recited different verses from the Shastra. The priest of Lord Nrsimhadev then brought garlands and remnants of the Lord's food and offered them to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As usual, a Brahmana offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu an invitation, and the Lord passed the night in the temple and then commenced his tour again.
Yes, understand. So what is happening because
So he is the main.
see that. I listen from many stories from many gurus. They say because of mercy. They never talk about product. Because they think that to become God. God and devotion. If the devotee not exists, God is no value. Krishna alone, what he will do? If Radhika is not there, Krishna value is nothing. Give to her. Huh? Nothing value. Who can make him supreme? Nobody can do. Because of the Krishna, Radhika, he becomes supreme. Because he begged the love from her, so he is the supreme. Why not Narayan become supreme Lord? He is a Vaikunthavasi. Supremacy is not only in power, supremacy in humbleness and kindness and love. And to respect for the devotion, that makes it great.
So nice.
I saw you in the beginning, read and explain this. Very good, much reading, what is the meaning? This understanding has to come. Read again from beginning, what you are reading.
So from the first verse, from the beginning, really from the beginning.
Well, what you are reading today, how you will explain. What you read morning now, read that again. Well, what was the verse? I don't know. About the Ramananda.
Ramananda, okay.
What
Mm-hmm.
you read before anything more? Well, what you read now, read again and explain that.
Oh, Radha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is known as Gauranga.
Stop, explain this. Chaitanya, one thing, conscious to know Gauranga. If you are not Chaitanya, if consciousness not is there, you are unconscious, you will not understand Gauranga. Only you will understand He is a Lord Krishna. That's it. Not more than that. Show me anyone who knows more than Krishna to be Gauranga. When you are Chaitanya, from your Jiva Tattva, conscious in your soul, you know who is Gauranga. And when you are conscious with your Sarup identification or little idea about that, you will understand whom to follow. Without Chaitanya, you will never understand Gauranga, and without your spiritual consciousness, your Sarup consciousness, by devotional practice you grow, then you know Sarup and Sarup. This is a spiritual life, more than this is nothing, all rituals. Prabhupada, what I repeat you. Here, Prabhupada writes it, read again.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as Gauranga.
Yes. You will not understand, you will say Krishna. Now you go on.
He is the ocean.
Ocean. Ocean of
all conclusive knowledge in devotional service.
Means Lord is devotee. Devotional service, Lord has to do. If he is a Krishna, he has to be devotee also. Right? Or second person, you will become devotee, I have to become devotee, or Lord Krishna has to be devotee. Huh? I want to be a not devotee, Lord. No understand? No clear.
So either I'm devotee or I'm a Lord.
If the Chaitanya is a Krishna, then how he is devotee? If you are devotee, then how you are Lord? How Krishna you are? Devotee and Krishna, two subjects, na? Or one subject. So if he is teaching devotion as a scripture, then how he is a Krishna? And if he is teaching devotion and he is a Krishna, then he is some doubt. So this say he is a top of the devotee who teach ocean of devotee. Read.
He empowered Sri Ramananda Rai.
No, first line.
First line. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as Gauranga. He is the ocean of all conclusive knowledge in devotional service.
Yeah. If he is a devotional service and knowledge of keeping, then he is not Lord. He is something else. Because he knows conclusive knowledge of all devotions, like Alladani Shakti. Alladani Shakti, pleasure-giving potency, is devotion. So this what's Vedanta? All living soul, all you, Krishna is inside you or not? Then why not Radha as also Krishna? Something problem is there. Why are you doubting that Radhika has no Krishna, only we have Krishna? The concept will change, all will be clear. This is Krishna Tattva. This is the hidden fact of the deep realizations. I go one time South America, I meet with Jesus devotee. And I ask, how are you? He said, I want to become Jesus. I said, very good. Not devotee, no, Jesus. Not his devotee, no, Jesus. So who wants to become Lord, he cannot understand the beauty of devotee. So why Nrsimha there? And then Prahlad mentioned, because this is the Nrsimha, Mahaprabhu not dance to see Nrsimha. If he is Krishna, why dancing? And if he is Radhika, why dancing? No. You see the small baby Prahlad, his devotion. Read his Prahlad pastimes. Then anyone can cry for that. I was small, I am listening the Prahlad. Mataji, my grandmother is listening. This Prahlad pastimes, how it's painful. I said, stop! If this God is like this, to give pain to this child, I don't want to follow it. It's too painful. He's not coming and helping him. This is the beauty of Prahlad devotion. Devotions are important. Lord are not much important, man. I was crying. I said, stop, Pandit. I don't want to listen the pain of Prahlad. It's too much. Then grandmother said, stop. Not company emotion. I said, why not? What type of God you have? Who give pain to small baby? And I started crying like a baby. I cannot tolerate to listen to that. So devotee lives are important. I'm a crazy man, I'm saying a crazy thing, but try to understand. This is Chaitan Chaitamrita. Huh?
Thank you.
You read to Mohan and Prahlad, the story of Prahlad, story, they will carry your stuff. See? And Damodar, make one story of Prahlad past time and say this. What is to appreciate? What is the long time? Why Narasimha has to come from the wall? He cannot come from the wall. His devotion with no value. He is so angry. Why he is angry? To see his devotee? No. He is angry to why giving pain up to my devotee. This is his anger. So,
Gauranga empowered Sri Ramananda Raya, who is like a cloud of devotional service.
How you will understand who is Ramananda Raya? I said the one story just now. You were not there. The mad woman can understand this. Who is so intense love with some boy. And this boy is crazy after she is a blind woman. And he is so much love with that boy. So what he needs, he cannot talk, he cannot share, he needs one, his close friend, that he can share and listen about his boyfriend. And cry and happy only by listening to the story about it. So Gauranga gave empower to Raman because like Vishakha, Radhika empowered to understand the feeling of her love. How intense, and she is open with that. Similarly, Gauranga's pain in Radha Bhav, Ramananda is Vishakha, he can feel this. And this cloud is not raining mercy to every land. He also cloud is raining on ocean to Radhika, to Gauranga. Back, this cloud is raining. Mercy, raining means talking the story of the past time. Some really burning heart is relieving. No? And she is relishing that.
This cloud was filled with the water
Water not mercy. You go to Radha Mohan, it's water is not water, it's a mercy coming. You put hand to take it.
Water of all-conclusive purpose of devotional service.
Of purpose of
Devotional service.
conclusive of all devotion is mercy. We wait for the man. Only we wait for the drop of the mercy of water, mercy in our life. To feel it. Yeah.
He was empowered by the ocean to spread this water of devotion over the sea.
Over the sea. Means sea is what? Ocean and sea is a different thing. Even to the ocean, to the sea also.
Of
Means share to me, share to me. But share to me. You're not sharing, I'm painful, share to me. Plain to me. Mercy.
over the sea of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself.
And that's what a Prabhupada mercy. We are so crazy we don't understand. You say Prabhupada is not telling anything. But he's a human. Realized soul can understand, who has realization of Radhika, they can understand. If you are dry from that side, you will not understand. You want to be a Jesus, that is the only way.
एक बुक मिली प्रभुपाद
हाँ?
की प्रभुपाद की बुक मिली आपको जो स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ
अरे मेरे पास सब बुक है
हमने दिए उनको पढ़ने के लिए बहुत अच्छी बुक है आपको गिफ्ट किया
हाँ तो समझो बात को पढ़ने से नहीं समझता तो बहुत लोग पढ़ चुके many people understand that but understanding is a meaning.
Thus, the ocean of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became filled with the jewels of the knowledge of pure devotional service.
He also received mercy from her Visakha, Ramananda, and he feel himself. My trust is in this. I feel meeting with this head. That is devotion. That's a devotion. When you feel you're satisfied fully yourself. See that?
All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Acharya. And all glories to all the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. According to his previous program, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went forward on his tour through South India, and after some days arrived at a place of pilgrimage known as Jiyada Nrisimha. Upon seeing the deity of Lord Nrisimha in the temple, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered his respectful obeisances by falling flat. Then, in ecstatic love, he performed various dances, he chanted, he offered prayers. All glories to Nrisimhadev. All glories to Nrisimhadev, who is the Lord of Prahlad.
Yeah.
And like a honeybee is always engaged in beholding beautiful lotus face of the goddess of fortune. Although very ferocious, the lioness is very kind to her cubs. Similarly, although very ferocious to non-devotees like Hiranyakashipu, Lord Nrisimhadev is very, very soft and kind to devotees like Prahlad Maharaj. In this way,
He's not kind. He not here. He gave the position of his 7th generation after and before to whole family to him person. So he is not kind. One devotee, because of Prahlada, he got the 7th generation coming and asking his kindness. And Prahlad asked only Narasimha one thing. I want to give you something. I want to give you something. I say, I don't need anything from you. Then he said, you have to ask. Then I will become peaceful. He said, only if you want to give something, give to my father, your background. He said, what about your father? Already 7th generation. Your father gone. And coming 7th generation, all they are in my will go. This is my blessing. Because of you, one devotee comes to your family. Of him, we will be going back. Why? Because of Prahlad. So God is not very important. God is not very important. Devotional practice is important. And to learn that devotional practice is important. If not, then you will become God, if not devotion. There are two persons exist. One is devotee, one is God. If you are not devotion, you have no practice to do devotion. You will become Narayan. That's it. Okay.
Some people want to become Narayan.
90%. Some not 90%. 10%. They go to Radha Darshan because of devotee. And who wants to become God, they follow Krishna. Because they like Krishna, they want to follow. They want to follow Vaishnava and Radhika because they want to learn devotion. If not, they follow, they will become God. All quality will come. I will not become God, but ego will sure come, like I am very powerful, because I become, in the name of devotee, very close to God. A devotion is to create humbleness, kindness, tolerance. You see the Prahlad pastime. You read all Narsinga pastime, most bigger pastime is Prahlad. You read the story of Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad. Read and check whose pastimes are bigger, Prahlad or Narsingadev. Who is bigger pastime will say. Huh? English and Polo. Loudly. I cannot listen.
I couldn't understand.
What?
The love and Narasimha.
Narasimhadev is the Lord of Prahlada. You listen this story or not? You have to listen. No, you have to again listen. Everyone has to listen. What Narasimhadev and Prahlad story. Hiranyakashipu was the father of Prahlad. And what is the Prahlad? Who is the son of the father of the Prahlad? His father was demoniac. Demons, Rakshas. He don't like God. See that story. When you will listen, then you will know. Everybody has to listen this Prahlad. Huh? Only short name. Read this every details of the story. And when you will listen, that what teaching is coming.
He said God is everywhere.
That means you don't know anything. I say to read, you have no time for reading. Vrindavan coming, take the treatment and read that. You read and in sharing and share this. You come to sharing. You want to come to my class timely, come to go to sharing. Many things you will learn. But you have to know to learn, then you will learn. They are learning. They are more fixed with God. I am telling that devotion is more important than God. If you are not devotee, you will not understand God. God will come to you, you will not be good. Bible is telling. Not I say, Bible says. He will come to you, will not know. He says, you cannot imagine God. Bible says. And if you have a relation and love, you can see face to God. Where? St. Paul is telling about that. When I was a child, I was seeing you because I was innocent. But when I grown up, in between you and me, it become dark. My ignorance makes me to darkness. I cannot see it. That the relation and love can show you the God. But you cannot, in Bible is mentioned that you cannot imagine God. Because you have no love, how you can imagine to someone who has no love? Both is right. It's a truth, it's a fact, universal fact. So, go in deep to understand. Prahlad's story, if you listen, many qualities will come in life. How much tolerance Prahlad was. I feel fortunate when I was 5 years old, my grandmother is listening and I am sitting in the lap of him. And I say, oh, I cannot listen. Stop. Because it's too much painful to a small child. And he never bothered for anything. That is the meaning of Mahaprabhu dancing in Narsinghara. Right or not? Is understanding or not? When devotion will not grow, you will not understand. Then Narsinga is important for you. Yes or not? Are you still Narsinga is important? Because he is protecting you.
No, I thought that Chaitanya is Radha, was feeling like Radha and perceiving the Simha as Krishna. And she started to dance and glorify her Krishna.
Not empty the speculation of the mind.
No.
If a Krishna and he is dancing to see Narsinga, then it means he is not Supreme Lord. Narsinga is supreme. Then why you worship Krishna? Put Narsinga.
Narsinga, Kashyap was against God. He was against God. He did not hear about God.
Yes, you have to know, repeat. One time listening is no meaning. If you 3 times read, again listen that is. It will give you new subject to understand.
I remember
This,
when I was a child.
but you have to listen more. I listen more. What about one listening is not working? Many times we have to refresh this. Refreshment will be new refreshment. I listen without knowing who is important. God is important or devotion is important. First I know God to search, but I have to know the devotion to search. Then Prahlad will cry, will tears not come, then you say. Then your heart melts. You have to melt your heart by listening and crying with the Prahlad devotion. Where we exist in that devotion. Many are talking about the story of Prahlad and Shiva. Why? Because where you exist in your devotional life, that's too good. You have a tolerance or not? You are peaceful or not? How many times Prahlad through Hiranyakashipu want to kill his son? Different way. Because I don't remember all details, but if you listen with details, you will understand more sweet, more clear story. I will say you faint idea, it's not work. Right? And we have Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad, you read? You read? He want to read Chaitanya Charitamrita. I said, read, we will see that. And when you read Ramananda Rai in this mood, you will see that all very clear. What?
Maybe we read Kusumanjali, few lines.
Devotee show to world. Radhika show to Krishna. Prahlad show to Narasimha. His devotion. We have to learn how to devotion. Radharani is showing her love for Krishna. Is increase, how to increase your love. Only I know God is not working. Read many thousands of philosophy. What is the meaning of that philosophy? Because I have a doubt, I am listening and reading the philosophy. Doubt will never go without your love, without your relation. It can go? Never. Today you will clear one doubt, tomorrow next doubt. Why? Doubts why come it? Because my blockage creates my doubts. Radhe. Come and sit. No, read that part. Face that part. You like the speaker? Give the speaker. Open together. Open together.
Yeah. It's really not working.
Okay, make it fix it. Keep it with loud.
So we're continuing verse 55 of Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali. Can I start with the poem that we read yesterday? This is so nice, I want to read it again. Srila Krishnadasa Kaviraj Goswami has written, Radha is anointed with the fragrant ointment of affection towards Krishna. Everybody can hear? Radha is anointed with the fragrant ointment of affection towards Krishna.
What is meaning? Kajal, you know Kajal? But so he put this Kajal of Krishna. He cannot see out of it. Nothing, he cannot see it. हाँ? राधा रानी ने अपने आँख में, हिंदी में बोलूं समझोगे कि इंग्लिश में समझोगे? राधा रानी ने अपने आँख में जैसे काजल लगाते हैं, उसी तरह कृष्णा का काजल लगा दिया कि जो भी देखेंगे कृष्णा ही दिखाई दे। उनका काजल कृष्ण में कर दिया उनके यहाँ। जो भी वो देखती थी वो कृष्ण को ही देखती थी। हाँ? हाँ? बोलो क्या बोल रहे? जो तो
she applied a kajal of Krishna. I mean, kajal is a black thing that we apply in the eyes. So she applied the kajal of Krishna so that she can only see Krishna, nobody else. So like she wanted to see Krishna.
I was thinking the same thing when you're reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Whatever we read, you only see Radha Rani. Because we were seeing Krishna when we read Chaitanya Charitamrita.
That's the point. She has the eyes to see Krishna and we have two eyes to see her. She is teaching why he anointed this and how we anointed them. If you see other things, you have no instant. You know fix yourself. If you not fix yourself, you are just ping pong, not a sign. We are ping pong means marginal. Why we say? Your soul is marginal and conditional. Conditioned because of my senses, body, mind, ego, and my ping pong nature. Some days I like spiritual life, some time I like material enjoyment. Ping pong means asthai bhav, means established your nature fixed. She anointed with Krishna and we have to anointed with her to learn.
This makes her very fragrant body shine even more brightly. She takes
The person who put this type of ointment in her eyes, his face become more beautiful. Why? Because of the bright eyebrow. Kajal, face, material face. Normal your eyes and Kajal eyes see different. So if you anoint like this with Radhika, you will be also beautiful from inside and outside.
She takes her first bath in a stream of the nectar of compassion.
First bath is what? Compassion.
In the
What
neck-
is compassion?
Love, affection.
Love of Krishna. So this bath she takes in the bath alone with her Dasi. Second bath she takes
Her middle bath in the stream of nectarian youthfulness.
with youth girls. What they do? They no bother for anyone. They do afternoon bath in Radha. Her her bath is youth bath is in Radha. Other will become blind, who has no devotion to see that they are blind. No, they cannot see. But their associate will see this. So you see, anyone goes to Radha Kuni goes in the afternoon. It's a youth what time. Youth bath, जोर से बोलोगे तो हम youth bath is the meaning that is she want to not hiding like going to the ocean to take bath. This is youth bath. No covering, no any hidden for the seniority and juniority. They are free time. When they go, young girls, to the ocean to take bath, you see that is the youth bath. No privacy, they open and they go to the bath. Youth bath, young age bath. But the youth bath of Radhika only can see the manjaris. The Dasi can see and the Sakis can see. No other can see. Only Krishna and Radhika cannot. And their associate will see that time. This is the youth bath time. You go any time. You go to Radha Kund afternoon time. You go check your, or you stay up to afternoon. It's a youth bath time in Radha. It will come, you will see that. Go on.
And her final bath in the stream of nectarian beauty.
That final bath in evening time. She is very much burning. Up to evening to meet his lover Krishna. So she goes to the final bath under the fall of waterfall, where not a normal person can go direct to that fall. If they can side, they can take some water. But she goes for the final bath in that flow to flow herself for meeting for Krishna. In the flow of the water. That she can flow herself in that wave to meet Krishna, Abhishek, before Abhishek. We will see now will come about the bath.
Then she puts on a silken blue sari made of her own bashfulness.
What is blue sari? Is a Krishna covering. Krishna is covered. She covered Krishna in the form of blue sari. Why not yellow sari? No, why not red sari? Blue sari. So color is so important. In meditation of Manjari Sarup is also color is important. Color is a meditation.
Her second red garment consists of passionate love for Krishna.
And the breast, second one is a sari and second is a blouse. And the blouse she wears red. Is a passion. She is too much in passion. It's meat. Wow. One point, because the oil put Kajal in the eyes. Only she sees one thing. Jit dekhun tit sham. Where I see my darling, I see you. What I can do? That is my problem. No.
And her breasts are covered with a blouse of loving pick. She is anointed with 3 ointments: the vermilion of beauty, the sandalwood pulp of the love of her girlfriends.
Why we make the sandalwood? If you don't make sandalwood, you are missing. You are giving love to Radha. Everyone makes sandalwood. Is the meaning of it. Is a puff. You puff to Radha Mohan. Radha and Krishna both it will be done. Krishna puff. Because you are Dasi of Radhika. You are all doing, you are puffing, decorating. Is lover. Radhika lover. Radhika will become pleased to you. No time. It's a crazy time. Craziness. You have to buy sandal and make for Chandaniyatra. This is the service, Baba. Sandalwood. Sandalwood. Then
the sandalwood pulp of the love of her girlfriends.
you see, love of your girlfriend. Radhika's girlfriend. How you will become Radhika's girlfriend? Go on. Only talking that I am your girlfriend. Make it.
And the camphor of her lustrous smile.
Put in camphor there. Luster, smile. It is all feeding, man. Use your time for this service. Go on.
Her body is decorated with musk pictures that represent Krishna's brilliant erotic rasa.
Musk. What is musk? Perfume.
Yes.
So what you need? Sandalwood, camphor, and some flavor to be her girlfriend. What did say devotion? As per circumstances, these circumstances happen. It's a fortune to use it. Then we do ABCD work, not this. What is the use of this? Go on.
Her braid is made of hidden anger.
Bread means hair.
Here, yes.
The bread you can show angerness also. Girls are open the hair. They cover like this, the head like this. They make like this. Face covering, many things. You can girls make her angerness with her hair. How you dress this, you can show this. Very nice. Since her hair show sometime her angerness with this.
Her braid is made of hidden anger and opposition.
Vinaya. Only the girls make hair as like this. Hair will come in the face. That is angerness. Cover the face. Angerness comes. Hair is very helpful to show your angerness. Right or not? She show like this. Right? That's right. Vila? Everyone. You feel this sometimes?
I've seen it, yeah. You've seen movies, Indian movies.
Champakata not do this sometimes. I don't believe it. How you will feel when you not see this?
I've seen movies,
And a movie now see the practical. Then you will see, you can feel it. You have to feel it. Feeling is the spiritual life. If you not have a feeling, learn to feel it. Make anger to give you a feeling to understand Radha. You have to see. Create angerness that she becomes like this to understand Radha Krishna feeling. Not for yourself, only just to create this.
Well, the movie does a good job.
A movie that it is no radishment. In true completion will become. Yeah. Yeah.
Her braid is made of hidden anger and opposition, and scented powder of her calm, yet not calm attributes adorn her limbs. The red color of Pan that represents her passionate love brightens her lips.
Wow. Why they put lipstick? They have no pan eating practice that they put lipstick. They bright their lips. What is the behind idea of that? My lips are very good. Krishna make and kiss these lips. So Pan Radhika is taking that Krishna come and kiss, brighten, make a more important spot. Krishna not putting lipstick, girls put lipstick. Radhika puts eat pan to make her lips bright. Dasis put lips to make her bright.
And her eyes have eyeliner of the crookedness of love. Her body is adorned with all the ecstatic ornaments.
All ecstatic ornaments. Why? To attract other or lover of Radhika's lover who put the Kajal of Krishna. Only he wants to attract. One point. See that. This is meditation. It's a very nice thing. She put what is that? Ointment of Krishna effect. And we have to put the ointment of Radhika. Right or not? How we will follow her steps? If we not follow, means we don't follow, means we don't want to do that what she wants. It's not follow. She go this way, I go this way. Not following.
She pays attention to every detail.
Yeah. And details create love. All details, without details there is no love.
Her body is adorned.
There
So here and invitation card.
are
She's also adorned with 20 other Babas, such as Kila Kinchita.
This has to know. Kila Kinchita. What is the meaning of that?
Her whole body is hung with flower garlands of attributes. Her forehead is brightened by beautiful tilaka of fortune. Prema Vaichitya is a jewel.
Second is by Prema Vaichitya. Slowly, don't I? Greed should be there. I must say, if you have a greed, you will know. After pain is coming.
And her heart is a locket. She places her hand on the shoulder of a girlfriend named Adolescence. And she is surrounded by her Sakhis that represent her mental activities that are concentrated.
Mental activities come from
Sakhis.
what is in her mind, they explain.
She sits on a bed of pride.
You show to Bhaiya?
He was here also.
She sits on a bed of pride in the abode of her aroma, that is her body, always thinking of Krishna. Krishna's names, attributes, and glories are her earrings. She loves to hear about them. And Krishna's names, qualities, and glories form the stream of her words. She makes Krishna drink the honey beverage called Shyama Rasa, erotic flavors. And she always fulfills all of Krishna's desires.
Yeah.
She is mindful of jewels of pure love for Krishna. And her body is filled with all incomparable attributes. Oh Bhavuka Bhakta Vrinda,
Bhavuka Bhakta means who has a desire for developing feeling. That Bhavuka. They are Bhavuka. One is a Bhakta and one is a Bhavuka, who is living in the feeling and they want to grow the feeling. That Bhavuka. They are Bhavuka.
Oh Bhavuka Bhakta Vrinda. This is the introduction to the embodiment of love for Krishna.
This introduction. Don't bother, it's coming on.
That is why the address Manogya Hridaye is justified here. Srimati lies down on a bed prepared for her by Tulasi, like the queen of swans lying on an ocean of milk, enjoying with Shyama in her dream. She speaks, she laughs, and she turns on her other side in her dream. Although Rupa Manjari usually massages Srimati's feet, she has now mercifully given that service to Tulasi and has taken to the service of Swamini's hands. Manogya also means merciful. She whose heart is enchanting because she cannot tolerate another person's misery is called Manogya. Swamini herself mercifully places her lotus feet on her Tulasi's chest, knowing how anxious she is to serve him. Her lotus feet pour the nectar of sweet rasa like the lotus-like hearts of the devotees. That is why she is addressed here as Sadaye, our merciful girl. Knowing what is on Tulasi's mind, Swamini lifts her feet upon her chest. How intense is their feeling of mindness. She takes her maidservants to her in all respects, calling them my Rupa, my Tulsi. How blissful it is to hear all this. What to speak of actually attaining this in truth. How mercifully Swamini lifts her lotus feet on Tulasi's chest. Sri Raghunatha experiences this and calls her Sadaye, merciful girl.
Always give touch, like your mother. Sada, always Sada.
How beautiful are Swamini's limbs. She sees Rasa Raja Sri Krishna in her dream. Shyama pervades Swamini's dreams. How wonderfully she relishes this. Each of her limbs blossoms up by relishing this sweet taste. The fortunate maidservant swims in an ocean of rasa. Suddenly, this vision vanishes, and Sri Raghunatha Das pitifully prays for this devotional service. Alas, when will that beautiful day be mine? When you will engage me, your maidservant, in massaging your feet, while tears of loving ecstasy stream from the eyes, and my friend Sri Rupa Manjari will blissfully massage your beautiful lotus-like hands.
That my friend is a guru and Shishya, but they are talking like a friend. He's not a guru, Shishya, my friend, Rupa. Read this one.
When will you engage your maidservant in massaging your feet, while tears of loving ecstasy stream from her eyes, and her friend Sri Rupa Manjari will blissfully massage your beautiful lotus-like hands?
Yeah. This is the relation between Guru and Shishya. So close, yeah. Yes,
I, a beautiful hearted girl, O merciful Radhe, when will that blessed day come? Verse 56. O Sumukhi, fair-faced girl, when will I, like a wine of devotion, on the strength of great arising fortune, obtain the remnants of food that you spat out, along with your gargling water, and the water that has washed your lotus-like feet. With love, I shall enjoy it in so many ways, along with your other loving friends.
Yes. But yeah. It's all friends. How we are in Sarupa way, we are friends. In sadhak way is different state. And Siddha way is only friends. Even the dasis are the friends. And Sakis also they say friends. But the bhav are different. Dasis bhav are servantly bhav and Sakis bhavs are like a friendly bhav. But they are friendly, not senior and junior. Is finished or
Yeah,
finished?
that verse finished. The reading is.
Now it's very details coming of all positions. Feel like all the time. We have to prepare for that. Tomorrow is Aarti time. Yes?
Yeah.
Jai Shri Ram.
Give some homework.
Huh? Homework?
How to prepare.
All will come.
Aarti comes every day. This doesn't come every day.
Yeah. Some homework is important. We have to put the Kajal. Try to do Kajal of Radhika's meditation. That's homework. Like Radhika is putting Kajal to see Krishna. We want to put Kajal to see her. Because we are interested to learn from her. We have not doubt now because he's Radhika's boyfriend. Doubts are gone. Before was doubt because I want to know him alone. But now doubts are gone because my Swami is lover. Doubts are gone. Providing more philosophy. Only have to learn from her how to put my Kajal to be with you, to see always and meditate to you and learn from you how you do. That's it. Simple. It's a devotion, right?
Very nice meditation.
Right now. And Mahaprabhu never danced to see Narasimha there. He was dancing to see Prahlada, small baby boy. His devotion. So devotion makes Mahaprabhu Gauranga to dance because of devotion of Prahlada. Small baby boy, 10 5 years. And when you will see the pastime of Prahlad, he was blessed in the childhood with his guru to be a Who was the guru of Prahlad? See that?
Radhe Radhe